Alright, welcome back to Batman the Enemy with the Telltale series The Enemy Within, which is a mouthful, but I'm probably just gonna. Well, I can't call it The Enemy Within because it sounds too much like XCOM Enemy Within. Anyway, Batman the Enemy Within. We're moving on. There's a lot that happened in that first episode. Let's keep going here. Scan?
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Yeah, what a great idea. I don't know, maybe it's... this game is not that old. So, I don't know. I guess it's a very modern thought to have these days of just like, what if there's a tracker in it? But I feel like that's a very obvious thing to be thinking about these days, especially in, well, depends who you are. Depends in certain circles. There's certainly a thought of, what if this thing that somebody gave to me leads them back to where I live? So I feel like taking it straight back to the Batcave is maybe not the best idea, but it's gonna be fine, I'm sure. Inventory? Why do I have an inventory?
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Why do none of these cops, including Montoya and Gordon, have fucking body armor?
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes.
Also, yeah, if you've got another enforcement agency that shows up to an active crime scene and starts firing weapons, that's a really good way to get people to not be alive anymore, because there's confusion and crossfire, and everybody thinks everybody else is a problem. So not the most realistic there, but anyway.
Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
Bro, there was an active thing going on. Like, from when this started to when it ended was like 5 fucking minutes. What phone was Gordon picking up? Literal or figurative? If you're so good at this, you should have showed up before him.
So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great
God,
deal
Waller's
about
such an asshole.
so much so I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction,
A
Miss...
pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
I don't know. There was so much crap. There was so much like sarcasm dripping off the way he said that. I actually, like, when I picked that, I didn't think it was going to be that sarcastic. I thought he was going to be the diplomatic route, but the way he said it was just oozing sarcasm. But she's taking it seriously? Who is this? There are different versions of Waller. The one from the animated series is kind of interesting. She's possibly the most different from so many other versions, but
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by...
Everyone thought he was dead. Didn't you just say you've been tracking him for a long time? What the hell are you talking about, Waller?
He wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman.
Your people? Were they in the room? You showed up at the end. Listen, I was going to say I hate to nitpick the writing, but no, I fucking love nitpicking writing. And I'm going to nitpick the shit out of this because that's terrible. Your people, where, like, okay, maybe if I give them the benefit of the doubt, they've got secret agents in the room who could have been, viewing it and should have intervened or could have intervened but chose not to intervene. But I am sure that's not what the writing did here, is it?
You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention...
Hold on. I actually want to see if I can switch to the controller. I'm curious. I'm actually just curious because I'm looking at the dialogue selection there. Why is this music so much louder than everything else? I'm looking at the dialogue selection. Does this not have controller support on PC? Hold on. That's really... Hold on. There's no way. There's no controller support on PC. That's hilarious. Well... I was looking at this square set of dialogues and thinking, well, if they were on a controller, they'd be in a diamond, right? Like that's the standard because you're either pressing the D-pad or the face buttons. But okay, I guess I'll just do it with the mouse, which is, there's some weird mouse acceleration going on, which is making it kind of hard to select. I wish they'd at least bind it to keyboard or something.
We could do great things together if we joined forces. Don't worry. You'll come around. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner.
I mean,
Tear gas.
Gordon...
In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers.
I mean, both of those
You
choices were
GCPD
bad,
cowboys
but
clearly don't know what you're doing.
tear gas
You're
was.
putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
I mean, it would be really easy to explain this away and say, well, I was the only one with vision in the room. I had limited options, and that was the only thing I could think of that wouldn't get, I don't know, all of the GCPD shot in the face or the chest or literally anywhere because none of them are wearing body armor because apparently we can't afford it or something. But tear gas, I don't know. Like, tear gas is awful and is, in fact, a war crime. But some civilians with tear gas in their eyes is, like, not the end of the world. And arguably a less problematic end than a bunch more dead people. So, given the option, I'd take the tear gas. But Waller's an asshole who thinks everybody who isn't her sucks. So
I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
I don't know, Gordon.
Ooh.
Like, if I didn't
I thought she was
know...
gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman.
The GCPD is not up to this, but...
Case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed.
That's like 2
For
documents.
your eyes only. If you catch my drift.
I'm actually surprised that
target of the
Waller
casino
didn't go to
attack.
town on
Remember
Batman
why?
for being a
Any
vigilante.
idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
I was gonna say, I think
I just
I've
wanted
heard
to
of
say it's a
Vesta's
real
name
honor
before.
to
I
meet
can't
you.
place it though.
I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
What does that mean?
There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos. The energy. You can't keep away, can you?
Who are you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
Hold on. No, I gotta look this up. I recognize the name. I just can't place it. I need to look and see. Oh, that was a message I didn't expect to be getting right now. Hold on. Vesta. Is she unique to this game? Maybe I don't know her name. The only results seem to be for this game. So I'm not going to look further because I don't want spoilers. But anyway.
I'll be in touch, Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that.
You
But
do?
you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
What does that even mean?
You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
I don't think I was wrong to make that decision. I did actually like that series of shot reverse shot there. The facing, then the grappling up, then the looking down, then the looking up. Pretty good. That was a very janky animation.
What an eventful evening.
How
I've
big is that
taken the
fucking
liberty of
cup,
preparing some
Alfred?
refreshments.
Thanks, Al.
I need that cup. Like that's like a
Maybe music will help.
like a 40-ounce mug.
I need something cool.
Cool. I'm not sure.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's
Never
puzzle
mind.
box.
I was gonna nitpick their choice
Ready
of
when
disc
you are.
size, but it doesn't matter.
Let's get to work.
What a weird perspective to be working from. Huh? Wait. Oh, am I supposed to... So there's all these things to look at. I don't I don't like this. Oh, that was a very jarring transition.
Lucius's latest
I don't
model.
feel the need to walk
This is
around
dangerous.
manually. You could just let me click or even select from a menu of where I want to go. Batsuit, latest design. My suit always takes a lot of damage, but it still does what it's supposed to. Hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. Lucius gave me this upgraded model after my Lucius gave me this upgraded model after my battle with Lady Arkham last year. The new suit has improved armaments, shielding, and scanning technology. Okay. It's kind of hand wavy, and weirdly the armor at the end of the last game looked more epic because it had to, in order for him to, it's the ultimate armor for the game, that kind of thing. But why are there? Oh, I can just pan through these. Anchor, heavy grappling device. I can't be everywhere at once. This design makes it easy to take care of business from across a room, whether that business is resting. Huh. Wresting weapons away from criminals or stopping something heavy from falling on bystanders. Wait, is it just these two items? What? Why did clicking the same direction multiple times send me in different directions? Is it not a circle? Did you make this not a circle for some reason? Grapple gun. Fires a long-range grappling hook. This gun allows me essential freedom of movement around the city, whether that's from building to building or straight up from a crowd of enemies. I don't know how many... Like, the grappling hook is not a surprising element in Batman's kit, but it is one that has not been as ubiquitous as it is in this game. Especially the ranges and stuff, the cartoony ranges. Like it makes him basically makes him Spider-Man. A few of these batarangs, military grade titanium weapon. A few of these clear out a room full of gunmen, heavy, sleek, and extremely sharp. But remember, Batman doesn't kill people. Smoke grenades. Projectiles emitting a non-lethal smoke. These grenades create smoke screen that confuses enemies and allow me to hide, striking from the shadows. So Batman, why didn't you toss a couple of those instead of telling Gordon to gas the room? That was a terrible idea. But it was, it was only there so Waller had a reason to yell at me. The device this device can stop stunner, administers instant electric bolt. This device can stop a criminal cold with a powerful electric shock. It's flashy and unsubtle, but it's guaranteed to incapacitate a target no matter their size. What do you mean unsubtle? It's like a thrown taser. I mean, do you need it to be subtle? Okay, why does this go in a weird... Oh, this is a different bat suit. I didn't... Okay, so this segment, that's why it doesn't look like it's a circle. I still don't know why it's quite in the order that it is. But this segment is the same. This is different. This bat suit was damaged in fights against the Children of Arkham and Harvey Dent's paramilitary troops. Lucius has since given me an even better version of the suit. I hold on to this one to remind me to never let my guard down in battle. Okay, man. That's kind of a weird reasoning there, but okay, sure, whatever. Wait, so if you keep that one, then where's the endgame suit? Did they explicitly not include the endgame suit from the first game because it looks cooler, or at least more hardcore than the beginning of the game suit here? Why did it slow me to a crawl as it did that transition? Can I click? You're really making me navigate with the arrows. Gross. Well, now I'm... don't like that. Alright, whatever. Wait. You see this stuff that I can't turn the camera, but you see these places to hold new things, so I guess this is the stuff I'm gonna get in this game, huh? Wait, why do you have Catwoman's stuff?
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
She sent me this card at the end of the game, but why do I have her glasses? I don't remember that. Catwoman, Selena Kyle, thief for hire. Selena Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with her. Okay, I need to just use the arrows because this navigation is terrible.
He was a friend. Once.
Why do you have his fucking mask?
Harvey can make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane.
Is that actually your conclusion, Bruce? Because it wasn't Harvey anymore. That's kind of the whole point of his character, is that Harvey is trapped inside, like both physically and metaphorically, trapped inside a body that is not cooperating with him, where he's got a secondary personality that is sort of like dominating the person he used to be. That's sort of the point of the character. Did you not get that by the end? You just beat him up, took his mask as a trophy, and then sent him to Arkham? Speaking of which, why is Arkham still in place under the circumstances? Didn't you say you were building a new place midway through the last game? Don't you know from experience that Arkham is a terrible place that does not help people? I don't know, man. I guess it is Batman in a nutshell, but Two-Face, Harvey Dent, corrupt mayor of Gotham. I don't know if that was the title that I would give to him, but okay. Harvey Dent was once a promising mayoral candidate. He wasn't a candidate, he was in fact mayor. And one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the children of Arkham, he became Two-Face. That's not accurate, is it? Well, I mean, wasn't it Penguin who smashed the light into his face? I don't actually remember who hit him with the light. I think it was Penguin, though. Which I guess he was part of the Children of Arkham, but if it was Penguin, then say Penguin. He became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. I mean, he was paranoid, but that was also like the dichotomy of his nature, the alternate personality that had sort of fractured from who he was before. That's kind of, again, the point of the character. During his brief... excuse me, my throat's really... I'm probably going to have to cut it after this. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. That is not how I would describe what he did, but okay. Sure. Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, revolutionary. Again, not necessarily the title I would give. Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist, anarchist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the Children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. Not the most accurate summation, but a succinct one, I suppose. It is very weird, actually. He only wore this mask like twice, and he doesn't wear it at any point in the second half of the game. You know, not even during the final confrontation with him in the lab. It's wild. What I was saying in the first episode of this about how like they don't do any serious character development or really anything with the characters, that's exactly the kind of like missed opportunity that even if you didn't flesh him out as Cobblepot or as Penguin, at the very least having him wear a version of his iconic mask in the final confrontation would have at least made it a little more memorable that you weren't just beating up an old friend who was evil. He was the Penguin for a reason. Lady Arkham, Vicky Vale, terrorist leader. Where did you get her mask and staff? Vicky Vale was a well-known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. That is a very weird summary of what they told me at in the last episode of the last game. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. It wasn't? Is she going to show up again? I thought it was pretty clear cut that she was crushed to death. Okay. That's interesting. Huh. Well, we'll see if that comes up. It probably will. Yeah, I don't know. That really, especially, I critiqued how the end of the last game backloaded all of the information about her, and how this, like, very ham-fisted, kind of over-the-top, kind of tasteless narrative about how she was abused as a child made her particularly vindictive against the Waynes. But saying she was a victim of my father's criminal activities, I know we're trying to be succinct here, but you could have at least said, like, my father had her mother committed, and then she was put into foster care where she was so horribly... maybe they want to get away from the fact that they wrote that narrative, which I wouldn't blame them, because it was very clunky and I don't think very well done. I'm glad that that 45 disc runs so long.
Radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
I don't know about that, man.
Family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce.
That's a nice moment, actually.
It'll pass. Working always helps.
Okay. What have we got? It's so weird that all of these... Oh. I was about to say it's weird that... No, actually, that doesn't explain it either. So I was going to say it's weird how all of these prompts have these 4 dots, right? And then I was thinking, oh, it's because it's transferred from the console version of the game where you would have had the 4 options, and we've got 4 options here. But then I'm looking at it and it goes, okay, well, that one's at the bottom, this one's at the top, this one's at the top, this one's at the bottom. So it's not that. But then it also looks like, design-wise, like it looks like the main, this open dot is supposed to be the central point, and then the three dots are the options. It's just a weird UI choice when, for so many of the things I've encountered so far, there's only one option. It's just kind of clunky. Alright, well. Gotham Media Feed. Gotham Citizens support GCPD Batman partnership. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the masked vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success with the city's population. Across the board, crime in Gotham City limits has been down from the previous year, with violent crimes hitting a record low. Though some on the city council have raised concerns about Batman's hidden identity and his operation outside the restrictions of the law, it doesn't appear to be hurting public opinion. I don't care who he is. I care that he makes things safer, said grocery store owner Wayne Barton, whose business has seen a 50% spike in sales after dark in recent months. Blah, 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 blah. Council member Gail Rich is sympathetic to business owners like Barton, but she maintains, until we know who this Batman is, I don't think we can ever be truly safe. It's a fair criticism. Wayne Enterprises stock hits record high. Wayne Enterprises stock hit a record high of $120 per share today during afternoon trading, surpassing its previous high of $115 per year over a year ago. The record high is the latest event in the company's recent hot streak since Bruce Wayne returned to the company as CEO last year following his brief ouster. Wayne was removed from the CEO position last year and replaced with Oswald Cobblepot in a move that resulted in Wayne publicly assaulting Cobblepot and being briefly admitted to Arkham Asylum. That's a weird way of putting it, but okay. Wayne has since claimed the assault was the side effect of a drug injection at the hands of former Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, who conducted criminal business under the name Lady Arkham. I still maintain that it's not entirely clear how or why they knew Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. But anyway. Oh, this is kind of long. Okay. Dent trial pushed back again. A federal judge has delayed the start of former Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent's criminal trial by several more months following the departure of the defendant's entire legal team. The team, led by attorney Brendan Hoffman, announced they were recusing themselves in a pretrial hearing on Monday morning. Instead, Dent, who previously served as Gotham's district attorney, has insisted on representing himself in the trial. Well, let him represent himself. Like, unless he's already been judged to be, insane, like permanently insane. What is the current legal terminology that's used for that actually? Because temporary insanity, I think, is still the language that's used for people who are, have a break. But I don't know I don't think we still call people insane when they're just like permanently like mentally broken by whatever. Seems a little tasteless. Anyway, yeah, unless he's been judged to be unable to represent himself, like, I don't know. In a statement in court, Hoffman said, "I no longer feel I can defend Mr. Dent to the best of my ability." Judge Harriet Stokes then moved to delay the trial for 2 more months while Dent prepared his case. Oh, okay. This is the 4th delay to the trial and the 3rd set of attorneys to part ways with Dent, who is facing multiple charges of murder, criminal negligence, and fraud. I mean, it should be an open and shut case, man. Like, there's lots of records, and it was very public, and everybody saw how he was. Also, that is kind of a problem from a legal standpoint, because it means getting an actual unbiased jury is impossible, but it's neither here nor there. Gazette Investigation, What's the Agency? By Julia Martins. It seems Batman is no longer the most mysterious crime fighter on the streets of Gotham City these days. Multiple sources from law enforcement have confirmed with the Gazette that a mysterious governmental entity known only as the Agency has been conducting operations in the city recently. On the record, there is no evidence of any federal crime-fighting organization by this name. But many sources who have requested anonymity have confirmed that the agency has been present at several recent crime scenes and exerted considerable authority. I have no idea who these people are, but when they show up, they're in charge, one officer said. They act like they know what they're doing, but with no way to check their track record, I guess we have to take them at their word. Stop putting periods. This is a comma, lowercase b, but this is a dependent clause. It shouldn't be a separate sentence. Officials say Cobblepot model prisoner. In stark contrast with the ongoing saga of Harvey Dent's legal battle, former Wayne Enterprises CEO and convicted domestic terrorist Oswald Cobblepot is a model prisoner at Blackgate Prison. The man who briefly aligned himself with the terrorist organization Children of Arkham pleaded guilty to all charges against him earlier this year. He was sentenced to 40 years to be served in Blackgate. Observers and legal experts were surprised at Cobblepot's decision to forego a hearing in court, but from all accounts he appears to be enjoying his new life in jail. We don't have a bad thing to say about him, said one Blackgate guard who wished to remain anonymous. You get to talking to him and he's actually pretty charming. He's super smart. Yeah, it's a little suspicious, you know. Alright. Agency Day.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
That's interesting. But she's a known quantity.
But the agency's
to the point that
override local law enforcement with impunity.
Yeah, Gordon knows who she is, but I don't know if that's a recent thing or a historical thing.
I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
I don't know, she did feel the need to threaten me right off the bat that she wants her way, it's her way or the highway.
Yes, Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
This is a solid question.
They seem to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex.
I know they're keeping it nebulous on purpose, but it would be nice to know actual, like, dates. Like how much time it really is.
Let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler. Just Riddler. Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Is he peeling a man's face?
I take everything
Also,
back.
why was there a camera in that? Why was it? It was like the guy was taking a, you know, a video for his social media when he was interrogating him or something. Oh, we got codex entries. I don't actually remember if I don't think I went through at the end of the game and read all the codex entries. Maybe I did. It's actually been long enough, I don't remember. I don't think I did. I think I was annoyed enough with the game, I just gave up on it. We might read those at some point, but
let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Why is that not working? Do I have to press it? Wait, why is my... The game released my mouse from the window. Huh? Why is my game... Why is the... Oh, I gotta click and hold and drag. Weird. Oh, now it tells me click and hold then drag. Click and hold then drag in what? Oh, I don't like that input at all. Oh, that's why. That's why he's got a fucking gramophone.
I yet cannot see. Who am I?
There's lots of things with eyes. Potatoes.
I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
all of these are... I guess maybe a needle because it's a record, and so he has to play it like a record because clearly it's a fucking record.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Because it's a
Maybe
record.
it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Because it's obviously a fucking record.
Look at these strange grooves.
Buddy, you were just handling a record. Go put it on the fucking Okay. Let me take a deep breath. I know not everybody who plays this game is going to be as old as me. Not everybody knows what a record is or what a gramophone or a record player looks like. But we literally just took out a record that looked very much like this and same shape and size and color and put it on the gramophone and played music with it. So clearly they have not left a lot up to chance. Bruce, please tell me, like, I know that the game is trying to give us the opportunity to make discoveries for ourselves, but it just makes Bruce look fucking dumb.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course.
Huh.
It's like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something.
Or it'll just
I'm
like
not sure
shoot
what
you
I'm
in the
looking
eye
at or
with
how Any
something.
of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls.
You
What's up?
picked up very quickly,
This is
like literally
Google
before
from the Riddler.
Alfred could stop
There's
dialing.
a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important,
No,
Lucius.
don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Is that
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
going to be Oracle? I actually don't remember if Tiffany is one of the versions of Oracle or
Be at
Batgirl,
Wayne Tower.
but I would assume that's what they're about to go with here.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Maybe a new character that I don't know. Okay, we're gonna take a break here, and I need to rest my voice a little bit. But this is a much more engaging game so far. I'm liking this a lot better. I'm not passing judgment on it one way or another quite yet, but it's got more promise. I'm interested. All right, we'll be back to this next time.